Senator Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I guess I'd like to just go down the table there and just ask a question from your standpoint. What are the greatest commercial opportunities we have with the country you're going to be an ambassador to, if confirmed? Mr. Barber, I'll start with you.
Thank you, Senator Johnson. I think that Iceland is a country remarkable, for one, in its pioneering and innovation in the development of renewable power, geothermal and hydropower. Indeed, 85% of all energy used is sourced from renewables. Iceland is fortunate that its geological location is such that these resources are pretty readily available. But beyond that, Iceland has utilized its own ingenuity and resourcefulness of its peoples to develop these resources, to develop the technology to exploit them. And there are a number of both scientific collaborations that are in place as we speak, as between our two countries, our governments, and indeed between and among commercial enterprises in both countries to develop this technology and to employ it, not only in Iceland, not only in the United States, but actually in other places around the world. There's great potential there, and that's just simply one area where I hope that our countries can work together.
So are there opportunities for us to import advanced technology from Iceland, or vice versa, that they actually be importing technology from the U.S.?
I'd say both, quite frankly, Senator, but the Icelanders are out in front of the rest of the world in the effort to exploit geothermal renewable energy power.
Okay. Mr. Sunas, you talked about obviously Norway and oil. Are there other opportunities there between the two countries?
Sure. Although the heart of our business ties are in the energy field, we have a $15 billion annual trade partnership with Norway. It's very important to them. We're their fifth largest trading partner. There are 300 businesses that are currently operating in Norway. 60% of our investments in Norway have to do with energy, and there's a huge American community in Stavanger there. But in this trade relationship, we have a slight deficit in manufactured goods. We have a slight surplus in services, but there are a lot of things that we're beginning to. There are a lot of markets that will continue to open up.
Let me just ask, as ambassador, how would you promote those trade cooperations?
Thank you for that save, Senator Johnson. Prior ambassadors have been very, very engaged in this issue. It's important that we continue. Interesting.
Okay. Let me move on to Ms. Bell.
Please, thank you.
What are you looking at in terms of those commercial opportunities between the U.S. and Hungary?
Thank you very much for the question. The United States and Hungary have a strong commercial and business relationship. $9 billion of U.S. investment are in Hungary right now. There will be opportunities to increase our trade relationship. I look forward to advocating for TTIP and ultimately using TTIP as a tool to promote the trade relationship, which will ultimately grow U.S. jobs and simultaneously improve the Hungarian economy. I look to work, I think there are opportunities, business and commercial opportunities in a variety of different business sectors in Hungary. I will look to promote commercial opportunities for U.S. businesses in manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, health and welfare, and energy at some point.
Ms. Bell, you talked about in your testimony the rise in Hungary of extremist parties that was a particular concern. Can you just describe that in a little more greater detail?
Yes, thank you very much, Senator, for the opportunity to touch on this. It is important for us to continue to confront bigotry and intolerance at all times. There is an extremist group in Hungary. They are the third largest political party in Hungary, and they hold 11% of the seats in parliament. They are responsible for a large percentage of the incidents of anti-Semitism and the vitriolic language that is coming out of Hungary. The Hungarian government has stated that they will not cooperate with this party, Jobbik Party. Embassy Budapest in the United States has clearly and consistently expressed to the Hungarian government the need to condemn these incidences immediately. I do believe and I hope that there is a chance that with the improvement in the economy and an engaged citizenry and effective diplomacy, that we can reduce these rates.
Okay, well, thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Senator Cardin.